Hey, hey, it's iRacing's F1 series. Today at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. And boy, this is dangerous. 26 car field. We're starting P21, did not set a qualifying time on purpose. Hopefully we're going to avoid argy-bargy. Can't guarantee that, but I don't know. We got some regulars in here. Cheryl, Bob Rota. Look at this, 203.1. That would be good enough for top 5 in top split. So, wow. All right, let's get to it. No pressure. Let's just, bring it home. We just want to avoid trouble. Can we avoid trouble is the question. I don't know if we can avoid trouble. We got 5 cars behind us. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of carnage. It looks like some people are starting from the pits even, because they know better. Please don't hit me from behind. Please don't block the track in front. This is going to be a really dangerous race.
Green flag.
Somebody's already, oh my goodness. Yep, that's great.
Left side, right side, you're clear.
Oh. So we're gonna at least need a rear wing. Perhaps more. Oh, this car's not handling well at all. I don't even know if I have a rear wing. Okay, I must have a rear wing. Yeah, I can see it in my mirrors. Okay, I have one. I don't know what kind of shape it's in, but I haven't completely gone off the deep end on any of these corners, so oh my goodness. Okay, we're not going to try to pass this guy up this hill, but why is he going so slowly? Like I said, I knew it was going to be carnage. Oh, God. So let's just see where there's P2 in front of me. What were all those cars that went off if that was P2 that was in front of me? Look at all those cars going in the pits.
Left side, clear on the left side.
All right, so we started P21, went back to very dead last after getting rear-ended, and now we are 16th?
Good job, buddy. Great. You're catching them.
Yeah, that's why I thought I didn't have a rear wing. But I mean, there's only, I don't want to make an extra stop. I might need to make an extra stop because of all the time I'll be losing if I keep driving like that, but we'll see. You know, maybe that was my fault for slowing down as much as I did, but people were going from the left and to the right and going out of control. And I should have known the car behind me wouldn't be able to pay attention, because that's not what cars behind do. Alright, I'm gonna let this blue car by. Come on, dude.
Left side. You're clear. 1 minute, 11.793. Drive through.
I knew it. I just knew it.
Left side, clear.
How many times? Oh. And this is really frustrating about this series, that I can't tell you how many times people have gotten by me and then spun right my way and I'd hit their car. Look at this guy. Jeez. These guys are just unbelievable. I don't know if they're just... I don't know how to explain it. But the red car clearly had an accident and clearly was just going to drive right into me.
Moving.
things are happening. I wanted to not be near anybody. That's what I wanted. Just don't be near anybody. Just as much as you can, just stay away from everybody and the Muppetry, but it is finding me. Oh, I'm just letting all these guys go by. There you go. Now the guy behind, Talipov, he started P2. But he appears to be damaged, even though he's pitted. Yeah, he's not, I thought he'd catch up to me, but I guess he's not. His car was not able to be repaired like he wanted. Yeah, see, this is what I'm, red and the blue car, with these guys in front of me, I'm just like, I don't want them in front of me. I wanted them to stay behind me because I know they're going to be spinning constantly. As we've already seen. So it's really going to slow me down. Which is hard to believe because I should be really slowest here. Another car in the pits.
1:15.058.
The goal here really is just top 10. I'm thinking I can get top 10 just by surviving. Can we survive though? That's the question. I still don't have a decent optimal lap. I've had a bunch of offs, wrecks, slowdowns, people spinning in front of me. Me doing my own stuff. Well, that's a shame. I'm gonna need 15 seconds in the pit for the rear wing. And the leader. The leader is lapping me on lap 6. Like I said, he was faster than the rest of us.
1:10.603.
Well, to be fair, he didn't get spun around and have to deal with all the other stuff. But now as he works his way through the field, he'll be lucky to survive. Because sorry, but that is the biggest danger in this race. The other cars. And I'm sure he's a really good driver. He's car number 1. And he's clearly super fast. But he's going to have to deal with all the Muppets in this race. Me included. So really, I hope you're watching this video and you're thinking, if you're on the fence about racing F1 and iRacing, thinking, I'm not good enough. There's not much qualifications. Some really great guys race it, and some really not so great guys race it. And iRacing splits them up, you know. Top split is all the best guys. Car number 1 here, and he got put down with us, unfortunately for him. I'm sure he'd much rather be in top split. I'm just losing so much time with this broken rear wing. I mean, not that I should be particularly fast, but I should be up at least 2 seconds faster than my best. Oh. Maybe I should pit. I don't know. Matthew Howard. Wait, that was the leader. That was the leader. The one I just said he'd have to deal with all the truck. He just disconnected. The leader just squirked out.
1:11.031. Left side.
Sorry, Bob. Bob's a pal. I just have my broken car. I just can't control it down into one. Oh man, and Howard is connected. So I don't know if he got disconnected or I don't know what happened. I thought he wrecked out, but because it said he manually disconnected. So I don't know if that meant manually disconnect or if that meant.
Watch that car down there.
Uh-oh. Don't say watch that car down here. Oh, it's the red car. The red car. That's all I can call him. That's all I know him by. We've seen the red car a lot. Usually on the side of the road.
1 minute 13.41. On your right, clear.
It's a different red car. But I am keeping tabs on my relatives, so even though I might not get blue flags from some of these lap cars, I know they're much faster than me because of all the people that had issues at the start. I don't know what that guy thinks he's doing, but he's just way too aggressive
Right side, clear.
for no reason.
Got one in the dirt coming back on. Watch the car. Keep going, keep going. Left side. Clear. 1 minute 13.
And I don't want to get in front of him.
6, 7.
Look at that. What's that guy doing?
Door clear.
He was so aggressive to get by me, and then he stops and lets me by again. I don't get what he's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing. He clearly doesn't. I mean, that's just crazy. Yeah, so like I said, there's varying skills in the Formula One League, Formula One Series. So if you're thinking about racing it, come on out. It's very dangerous. But you got to know when you pass a car that's ahead of you by a lap, you're going to get a blue flag when you pass them, so you don't need to slow down and let them pass again. All right.
1 minute 12.741.
I mean, these are just terrible lap times. I knew this was going to be a race full of muppetry, but I didn't think it'd be this much. Oh, there's the down in 15th. Howard, on my relative, car number 1, was the pole sitter and led most of the I guess most of the race at this point, but until something happened. I thought he had crashed out, but maybe he just got disconnected somehow. But usually it says a different message when you get disconnected as opposed to you actually disconnecting yourself.
Left side. Clear.
That's why I thought he had. That's the guy I started behind. I did not rear end him, so he's able to continue. P14. But Howard's gonna get me. Just a matter of time on that. And I don't know who else behind there. See, it's very hard to keep track of now who behind me is gonna be coming up in the standings. Because some very fast guys pitted early. And it's kind of like, do they have enough speed left in the car to get me? Or not? Clearly Howard does. Oh, this is one of those races I need to double change the tires. Remember I talked about that last week? That I found out at Imola, when you got damage, they won't change the tires. So we gotta double change the tires. Please don't kill me, Mr. Howard. Oh, jeez.
You're clear.
Oh, man.
1 minute 10:24 6:5.
Alright, now neither of you guys spin. That was a bit scary.
On your left.
Alright. Little breathing room. Okay, so when you see somebody else coming up on the relative there, Esteban. "13 seconds behind. 14, he let somebody by. So we'll keep an eye on him, see if he's gaining or not. He might have just shown up because of all the lead cars and separated between us. No, no, no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're gonna box. Okay. I think we need both wings now. Wow.
Go, man, go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard. Go, 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 go.
Okay, that was very weird. That was very weird. But we're good to go to the end somehow. Don't ask me how. damage. And we already know Anderson's a bit of a nutter. Oh, come on, that wasn't an off track. 8X. Man, I've always had trouble here. Oh, man! Because this is one of the free tracks on the iRacing service. So it's one of those tracks you can run, you know, as a rookie or D class. And I think my first race on it was in a Spec Racer Ford. And ever since then I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, we're down in 18th, but we have made our pit stop. Well, then now Friels has made his pit stop, so not good.
Very slow on the left.
You gotta be kidding me. Man, it didn't repair anything at the pit stop, but I'm telling you that it just feels so weird in turns. P7 coming way back here. Feel like we just got passed by that yellow car a couple laps ago. Go! Next week is Montreal, which unbelievably will be even more scary than this. Looking at the standings, it appears that I am running last. But the word to focus on is that in that sentence is running. As long as you keep going, you never know what'll happen. I can bet I'll be off track sometime. It's highly likely that there will be contact with another car at some point. Could not go slower around that corner. The car is really snapping on me. I'm just so worried about it. Friel got ahead of Esteban ahead. Esteban now in the pits. if that's a scheduled stop or if he's taking that time to repair his vehicle. Oh, jeez, dude. And Howard. He's insane. I mean, he's incredible. I mean, the car control and the speed, that's amazing, but come across many more Muppets like me and you're gonna not make it to the end.
1 minute 13.288.
God. Yeah, look at that. Bob's got a huge lead over P2. It's great for Bob. Damn. 20 seconds. You get on Trading Paints, look up Anthony Obrota, Bob's brother. He's done some nice paints I'm thinking about. I do run a few of his paints already. So we passed a couple guys from the pits. Again, I just think they're making their regular stops. Although to be fair, I can't really study this is not the kind of track where you can study the leaderboard and tell you what's happening. You can look at the leaderboard, but I can just kind of glance at them in the relative. Because there's always something happening. See Esteban still? No, he's ahead. All right. So he's behind us on the in the standings, but ahead of us on the track. So that's good. So he must have spent a long time in the pits. Piece 2, 3, and 4 are coming up behind. Oh man, actually there's a couple guys that are ahead of us on track that are still running, so at least down to P19, but he's really far behind. Had a blue flag for a second. Oh boy. Dang. Looked like he was in the dirt.
No, you're coming. They're in front of you now. Eyes open. Keep coming.
What's that guy doing? Taupolov got in the way of everybody.
Left side. Clear, clear. 1 minute.
He's trying to let everybody go by, but he's really right in the way. Which happens a lot, actually, in this series. Try to let people go by, but they're just too fast and things go wrong in a hurry. What are we? Where are we? What are we doing? No idea.
Leaders on pit road.
It's Bob making his scheduled stop. Not quite halfway. These races are long races, I'll tell you that.
1 minute 11.922.
They're 2/3 F1 distance. And next week at Montreal is 100% F1 distance. What is that, 305 kilometers? So that's let Bob go by.
On the right side. Clear, clear, clear.
Anybody else I might have waited and wait till uphill towards the corkscrew, but yeah, so Montreal is going to be a really long race, hopefully, next weekend. I say hopefully because it's going to be extra dangerous. Extra dangerous. Wow, that car's way over to the left.
Settle in. Let's get around.
Oh, Esteban. Actually, yeah, he's the guy behind me in 17th,
11.26.
and we're actually gaining on him. He was 8 seconds ahead of us at one point. Well, ahead of us on track. So it appears we're actually faster than him. And he's a Cheryl coming up from behind. Doing well. Very well. Doing surprisingly well. When you saw the Muppet montage last week from Watkins Glen, you didn't think Cheryl would survive this race, but
Leader pit road.
oh no, Bob. Bob, you were on pit road last time. Let's just hope it's like a speeding stop and go. That's what I'm hoping.
Careful going through there. Left side. There. That's a good job. 1 minute 11.656.
Oh no, man. I tell you what, it always looks like people getting in front of me and are gonna spin, doesn't it? I'm just so worried about that. Alright, somebody's in the pits there. They're already well ahead of us.
1 minute 11:24.17.
That's Kurt Nielsen in 15th. At least a lap ahead of us. So that's not particularly good for our future. But dang, that start really really was something. I may have overreacted and slowed down too much, but I mean, people were bouncing off the walls. When you've got cars bouncing off the walls, you've got to slow down. And the guy behind me should not have been that close or going that fast because, one, he didn't try to qualify. Two, you're in the back at the very first lap. What do you think is going to happen? So, you know, it might have been my fault, but I'm not taking total blame on it because it happens a lot in iRacing, actually. People don't qualify, and then they're all gung-ho at the start. If you want it to be gung-ho at the start, you should qualify. And you can tell if somebody tries to qualify as opposed to those who don't even try. Because even though both times they wouldn't have a time set, if you try to qualify, you'll show as having incidents on the list. So if you don't qualify because you spin, then people will be able to see that. So if you don't even try to qualify, just take it easy. Oh well. What's done is done. Woo-hoo.
On your left. Clear, clear.
Kurt probably thought I was lifting to let him by, but no, that wasn't the case. I was lifting because I was almost a Muppet. Two, 3, and 4 are here. Then Howard again. Yeah, that was my mistake. Up to P12. Don't look at the relative that much, Spear. Oh, you know what? When they said leader pit road, I think that might have just been P2. Because Bob would have gone down to... He would have lost the lead when he pitted. Alright. That makes sense. Remember that? That was like 10 laps ago. And I said, oh, maybe Bob got a slowdown or a speeding penalty in the pits. Howard's coming, and of all the cars on the track, he is the guy I fear most. Even though we've got all kinds of Muppets out there, he's just not afraid to make a move and take no prisoners. Actually, I let him by there, which was kind of unsafe. But I knew he wouldn't wait till that final corner there. really thought there would be more carnage in this race. Than how much there was.
Right side, clear, in front of you, in the middle of the track.
It's Howard.
In front of you, in front of you.
Nope, Cloud from P2. Wow. Oh, he did it again. P2 having a situation.
One on the right side. Clear, clear.
So we're still in P16. I was thinking we might get... Well, I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, at the start... I mean, I knew we were going to be back here. This is not my favorite track. It's so much trouble with it. I could tell from the times people were setting. I mean, that Howard guy, he was so fast. Esteban's now out. He was behind me. We were faster than him anyway. So we're faster than the guys behind, but that doesn't really mean anything. We're just in it for survival. See who can't make it the final 20 laps here. Ooh. Somebody's way out there. Mr. Friels, way out there. We gotta watch out. I'm actually ahead of the guy ahead up in front of us, so we might. Yeah, so he's gonna cause trouble because he's gonna try to let me by, but he's not going to really let me by. So he's just gonna stop me in the track.
Left side.
That's just
Clear,
great.
clear, clear. Right side. Clear.
I mean, you saw how he got over in the final corner. Like he got over like he was letting me over, but then he accelerated as fast as he possibly could down the straight. I mean, that's no way to let somebody by going as fast as you possibly can. It's like he had no idea how to let people by. You don't let people by slowing down in a corner like you did at turn 1. I'm right behind you. You can't slow down and expect me to get by. Woo. Yeah, if you're letting people by, you definitely want to do it on a straight stretch, and not when they're right behind you. They gotta be off to the sides, to an edge, to a corner. If they're right behind you and you slow down, they're gonna rear end you. Rewind to my start. If they are right behind you, you just gotta keep going it as fast as you can. If they're off to a side, you can slow down. Alright, here comes Mr. Cloud.
Left side. Clear, clear.
Sadly, that's my normal speed there through Mr. Cloud. Sorry about that. I believe him at 20 laps. All right. Oh, so we got by Kurt. What happened to Kurt? I don't know when that was. Driving takes full concentration. It looks like Kurt is towed. He may have even left the server and I didn't even notice. All right, 15.
1 minute 10.721.
Can we get any more freebies? Can we avoid the fate of so many other cars? Uh-oh, P14 in the pits? What's going on there? You're not supposed to be stopping him this time. We'll see what happens. If he's able to come back out. Oh man, I didn't mean to let you by, but coming out of the corkscrew was iffy. Here comes Bob again.
Left side, 1 minute 10.772. Clear.
Oof. So I think Anderson has gotten out of the pits, and Howard has finally disconnected. And I'm sure that's for good.
Left side. Clear, clear, clear. In front of you. Slow and coming backwards. Keep coming.
There's Cheryl. So I think Anderson is out of the pits, but I think he's slower. I say he, I don't know. I don't have any idea who Anderson is. Now that I've changed it just to last names, I don't know who it is. Well, I know who some of them are. I think he's slower than us. He might be faster than us. I think he's about 30 seconds back. So, oh yeah, okay, so he is much faster than us. So I don't know what I can do though. I'd really like to hold on to that position. Okay, yeah, something's fishy with the timing. It was 30 seconds, now it's 12 seconds. I'm gonna guess he didn't make up 18 seconds on me right there. What's going on with this thing? I don't... Oh wait, is that my time that I'm looking at? I'm looking at this battle bot, and this guy seems to be going about 1,000,000 miles an hour. I don't see how you're making up 5 seconds a sector, unless you're turning about a 30-second lap. I don't know what times I'm looking at there.
1 minute 8.815. Got through it.
I don't know who that was. I couldn't look. Well, that was Anderson. Wait a second. Why was the... So I was making up 5 seconds a sector, but it the other way. Okay, so when... I don't... You see that? Yeah, that's weird. That's just too weird. This BattleBot is not... It needs a refinement, let's just say. It's all in beta. I mean, it just came out. Not again. Not again. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, I mean, clearly he was just taking his normal line and going to the left when all of a sudden he cut back right. I mean, come on. My heart. I can't take it. There's a lot of stress in this series. Can we get Cheryl? I don't know what the BattleBot is telling me. 30 seconds ahead? I don't trust the BattleBot. Cheryl's 2 laps ahead. I think that's just telling me where they are on track. 2 laps and 30 seconds. So that's... BattleBot is useless information at this point. It's the guy who started in front of me. Who I should point out, I did not rear end. Blue flag. That's not a good way to take that corner. But I kind of half went defensive there because I did not want him diving down the. He was going so fast. I didn't want him diving down the inside, like some of these fast guys will do. Because that would be very dangerous. I was just like, you're gonna have to hold up for a little bit longer, dude. I tell you what, I don't know about these F1 cars. They don't seem to be doing very well in this series, do I? The Lotus 79 F1 cars. We've been having some great races there. It's a lot of fun. Doing really well. Getting some good results. I wonder if that's because the 79's on those new tires. I really feel like the new tires are helping me out. Why would Esteban connect again? I mean, he disconnected like 20 laps ago. At least 10.
1 minute 9:26.61. 10 laps to go.
So 6 laps to go. I think there's only 4 or 5 cars left on the lead lap. 4 for sure. Maybe a 5th. But Bob has had a heck of a race. Boy, look at that. He's got a 45-second gap on P2. Bob Obroja, ladies and gentlemen. An incredible race. You got a 45-second lead on the field. You're doing something right. That's our fastest lap, but not really at this point going to help us much. So that's what I don't get. At practice, I was doing those laps consistently. Which, I mean, those 108 is not a good time. Other people are doing better than 108s. But I was like, well, if I can just do those consistent, it won't be too bad. Really, no, most of my consistent times are much worse than that. No, Anderson again. I don't know why he's still out. Cheryl in front of me. She seems to be broken.
Right. Clear.
So that actually might become a freebie if Cheryl cannot complete the race. She just pulled over and let me by. That is not good for her. That would be very good for me.
Let's train folks. A few more.
But really, all she has to do is keep on pedaling around. She had a 2-lap lead on me. that caution was about. Desperately trying to figure out what that caution was about. Did somebody have to tow? Is there a chance of getting another position? Oh my, I think Cheryl's out. I think Cheryl is out, actually. I'm looking at the standings and it's saying she's 4 laps down. I'm 4 laps down. I didn't see if she was in the pits when I drove by because I had that car coming up on me. Don't go in the pits yourself, Spear. Cheryl's in the pits. I got P12. Cheryl's coming out of the pits.
1 minute 10.168.
This is not the time you want to come across Talipov.
White flag, good time. Out of 5, I don't think. Out of 5.
Oof. I can't really play it safe with Cheryl right back there. I mean, it's 4 seconds, but anything could turn it. Oh my. Who pits on the last lap? Oh boy. That's a heck of a.
1 minute 10.909.
So it's just me and Cheryl. Cheryl and I, for you English fans. P12 for Spear. Can we hold on to it? Say what? Had you said P12 at the beginning of the race, I would have said okay. I would have said I can't believe I've been surviving the whole race, but 10x for Spear. So you know it's been a mess of a race. When have you seen me get 10x? Besides Imola. But wow. What a race. Bob can say what a race for himself because he had an amazing race. I'm saying what a race is because I can't believe it. It's finally over. Woof. Oh.
Checker flag.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, guys, we're done. Go home.
P12, it says we're going to lose 1 IR. Can't complain about that. Gonna lose some SR. Well, yeah, we are. It's like, you never know. I've built up a buffer of 4.99, but 10x is hard to overcome. Whew. Man, what a race. Got bonked in the back, bonked in the front, made that early stop. Had enough fuel for that lap. I probably.
Go, man, go. Hard.
Yeah, okay, so I could have done one more if I squeezed it a little bit. So that was good estimating on my point how much fuel to take, because I did not have a lot of time because we went right in the pits after that boo-boo. Whew, what a race. Man, I'm exhausted. Let's look up at the results right away. Started 21st. Jeez. Yeah, everybody's typing. Oh, Great race, Bob. Wow. So, guy up 9 spots, guy up 11 spots, guy up 12 spots. Frank, you didn't qualify. You don't qualify for the hard charge. The hard charger is Jay Angel, probably Angel Dominguez, up 12 spots from 18th to 6th. Very nice. And look at that. 3 cars on the lead lap at the end. 3 cars. And he won by 46 seconds. Bob, man. You deserve a great race, Bob, because that was amazing driving. Let's see a little bit of the replay. And I do mean a little bit of the replay because there's too much to go through otherwise. But we will see the start. Here I am, and we'll just play what happens to me, and then we'll find out who, what happened at the start. Oh, okay, so it's kind of hard to tell at that angle. Who is that? Brian. Oh, Brian's a continual crasher. Chopper. I mean, I sure I slowed down way too much. There's no doubt about that. Oh, Brian got killed too. That's not it. Blimp. Okay, so here's me. Things going on up here. I slow down. See that car over there? That was another troublemaker. Alexi, he's off. That's who is that? Rear chase. Yeah. See. Oh, okay. So this is a guy who disconnected. Clearly, you're in last place at the start. You're starting from last. Oh, you're really far behind. You gotta recognize. Oh, and you see cars off everywhere. Oh man, look at. Oh, watch this. This is a good replay. We'll jump ahead to Brian. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Ed Smith started in the pits. I wanted to start in the pits, but I was not sure about it. Okay, watch Brian. Okay, so he's really close. So I mean, when I slow down, you can understand why I do that. And boom, you got punted. Yeah, Brian. Sorry about that, but things happen. Woo! Yeah. So what actually happened up ahead is the question. Which one of these cars do you think? Again, I go the wrong way. Dang, so many cars. Everybody's off. Cheryl, Doug, Jacob. I think Marcus might be the. No, Marcus is in the aftermath as well. Am I going the wrong way? I'm always going the wrong way. Jay, John, Virgil. There's Bob next in. Bob started 7th. Dang. Oh, okay. I see the problem. It's not. It's these two. Alexi and Alaric. Yep. So Alexi, well, you know, I think you might have got what you were supposed to get, because it looks like you might have caused a problem. Okay, so there, Alaric there is in 3rd. Well, this is a terrible angle to see things. These are not good angles. Okay, here's Alexi in 4th. And here's Alaric in... okay, so you get... Oh, so he gets... Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So it looks like you got wheel spin. He was starting 2nd. That's right, P2 was off. So he was starting 2nd. It looks like he got wheel spin, because there's the leader right there. He got wheel spin, went into P3 here. Yep. And then he's off, and then on the grass, and then he got killed by the guy behind, of course. And then that just set off. Everybody was diving, trying to avoid it, and all kinds of stuff happened. There I am. and just stuck it into the screen. So yeah, that was that, as they say, was that. Oof. But oh well, it's unfortunate. You got wheel spin, and that killed you. Killed a lot of people. Here's poor Spear. What are you gonna do? All right, well, we finished. We only lost one IR, 21st to 12th, not the hard charger since I didn't qualify because I was trying to stay out of a situation like this. And boy, had we just started from the pits, like I really, really wanted to, but I was making this video and I was like, a video of a pit start is not fun. I don't know how much fun this race was because I was nowhere. I got 4 cars out at the start and a couple more just a couple laps down. These were all involved in that issue, and they just couldn't go on. These other guys might have had other issues, but oh well. 21st to 12th, we completed the race. Join me next time. Hey, hit that S to subscribe or check out these other videos, and I will see you in the future. Thanks for watching The Spear with iRacing.